Hey guys, this is rants Geek. You know what's been bothering me, and I think is the stupidest decision? A lot of TV channels are, going off of iTunes. Why? Why don't you just keep stuff on iTunes and move? You know what I mean? You don't have to leave iTunes completely. Why wouldn't you want your service for the most popular media player of all time? That's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Why wouldn't you want your media player, your media on the most popular device that plays video, music, and all that? Yet, you want all your content from a company that rules the computer service. Wow. A lot of them are switching so they can't even use it on iPods. That's the stupidest thing. What, you want to start a Zune movement? Trust me, people are not going to bust out another $250 so they could get your content. In fact, out of all the iPod users I know, most of them don't even have video. Most of them just put music on there. And who started this movement? Oh, the Microsoft company NBC, which is a total giveaway right there. Microsoft company. Of course they want to be on an Apple service. What I'm having a hard time understanding is, why wouldn't you want to be on the most? You're a business. And if you want to be on a business, why don't you go for the most popular place? The place that people will buy your product the most. By the way, this is not my iPod. People just ask me to charge and repair them and stuff. So, think about it. Why would they do this? I think someone, Microsoft, is paying some people off to switch from iTunes. This sounds way too suspicious for them to do it on their own. Why would they want to be taken off? Oh, people say, well, Steve Jobs controls all of the music. Guess what? If he didn't, your TV shows on iTunes would not be $2. They'd be $5. NBC wanted to charge you $5 for an episode of Heroes, an episode of Office. What the hell? Apple makes specific prices for specific things, so when people go onto iTunes, they know how much it's going to cost to buy an album, know how much it's going to cost to buy a song, know how much it's going to cost to buy a TV show. That's the whole point. Steve Jobs wants regularity. If you have stuff like Amazon, they charge you based on how long the song is. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So, if you have like a 1-minute song, it's like 50 cents. But if you have a 10-minute song, which there are, by the way, people who doubt me, you're going to have to pay like $2 or $3 for a freaking song. Now, that's why people may diss Steve Jobs or whatever, but he's getting your music to you at specific cost. Your songs are $1. Other companies, well, it depends if it's new. So, deal with higher prices or go back to iPod. If you don't buy their crap from the new services, they won't have the control over you. That's the whole reason. Well, that's not the whole reason the iPod caught on, but there's a bunch of reasons. But that's what the only reason they're leaving is because Steve Jobs has the power over the price. That's rants Geek. And if you'd like to talk about this more, either video reply or do a comment. I don't know. I think this is a very important issue for digital music rights altogether.